Hello, Internet. I hope you missed us. Alright, stream seems to work. So, welcome to Resident Evil 2 for the GameCube. I guess it might also be Wii, I'm not sure. And
well, there was only ever a GameCube port.
so it's probably the GameCube port. And speaking of terrible cables, it isn't accepting my controller input.
Yeah, that can probably be a bit of a problem for this playthrough.
No, it was just my controller acting up. Alright, who are we gonna play as? Leon or Claire? I guess Leon?
Well, personally, I would suggest starting out with Claire, because the way it works is that there's a scenario A and scenario B for each character. And Claire A and Leon B are pretty much... that one's pretty much considered more or less the canon route.
Alright, so we're starting with Claire.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna go grab some stuff, some snacks. Be right back. No, but seriously, I'm gonna be right back in a moment.
Alright. I think we start with the original game. Normal or easy? How difficult is this one?
I'd suggest going with normal because, if I'm not mistaken, easy, the only real difference is they pretty much start you out with ridiculous weaponry like a Gatling gun.
Alright, that's
And
kinda silly.
yeah, I think you should be perfectly fine going with normal, because if anything, Resident Evil 2 is probably the perfect game for you, since this game, it gives you a crap load of ammo compared to the previous Resident Evil games you played.
It is a bit more action.
Called Racoon City.
How is Umbrella's weed policy in this one?
Wait, is this
That the terrible
PS1
disaster had been
or
caused by the T.
which version is this?
A
It's
mutagenic
GameCube.
toxin created by the International Enterprise
Was
Umbrella
GameCube based on
for use in
64 or PS1?
experiments.
The GameCube port was just simply based on the PS1 release,
Okay, good.
Immediately
which
began
some people weren't exactly too fond of, because
thanks to the efforts of Star
there were the
Trek,
Dreamcast and PC ports that came out before then, and that had a couple of
but the
extra
Umbrella
features added in there.
Corporation's experiments
I think the Dreamcast version was the one, yeah. I only had the PS1 version myself.
So you will feel at home here.
I'm back.
Hey, Greta.
Welcome back,
At home.
Mr. Snacker.
Had to quickly grab some penguins to eat.
So you're eating upper tier managers of German companies?
Oh man, if only. I mean, you know, eat the rich and all that.
Yeah.
Sadly, just the chocolate variety of penguins.
Is it ice cream?
Sorta?
Because we actually
Bas-
have like Penguin ice cream in Finland.
It's basically a brick of vanilla with chocolate around it.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello.
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening?
can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
Hey, that maniac's gonna win us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Right, time to get used to the controls and zombie dodging, I guess.
The trick is to shoot them first. Just shoot everyone first.
No, shoot no one. This is now a pacifist run.
These are already more zombies than in the first half of the first Resident Evil.
Yep. Ah.
Freeze!
That famous sign of a gun shop. A neon sign that just says gun in the window.
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Is it like that in America?
No. I mean,
Yeah, they're not
maybe.
neon.
Not like I've ever been to a gun shop.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies. But don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
Ooh, the glass window. How do I quickly turn around?
Yeah, unfortunately, the 180 turn hasn't been implemented yet.
Oh,
Nope.
The earliest one that received that was Resident Evil 3.
hmm. That's a weird glass window. It can take bullet shots, but not.
Well, yeah, it's a gun shop. They'd make it bulletproof, but not zombie-proof.
Can I steal his weapon? Maybe a flash
Well,
zombies
sure,
are
if you're
out.
willing to pretty much shoot all of those zombies.
Well, I am.
Well,
He does.
I'd say that might be a waste of ammo.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. I think you should be able to find one later.
Yep. It's just a way to get earlier on.
This was a terrible idea.
Yep. Not your brightest one, Happy.
Alright, being hurt makes me slow. That's kinda bad.
Well, being almost dead makes you slow. You're not hurt, Happy. You're basically dead from next hit.
Great. And I'm shambling around really slowly because I was greedy with the guns. Let's hope Umbrella's sweet policy strikes soonish.
Yeah, Lurk, I don't remember the shaft as a weapon in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, I have some good memories of this game.
Me too.
So the bow gun, it's actually a pretty good weapon and everything, but I think it kind of works the same way as with a shotgun, that it's most effective if you hit them when they're close to you.
I think it's actually otherwise for Boga.
Yeah, maybe, but in my experience, if you're too far away, some of the bolts won't hit them.
Oh yeah, is there selectable difficulty in this?
Yep.
Yes, I
What'd you
took
choose?
normal for the first time.
Oh shit. Well, let me just tell you. You cannot shoot all the zombies. That's the first rule of Resident Evil. That will be my only advice.
Yeah, but I'm too slow to evade right now.
Yeah, that's true. Good thing you have... Well, I guess you don't have any crossbow bolts left. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't see the best attack animation. Oh,
Well,
I do love that when the zombies can actually hit, they actually puke.
Owned.
I didn't see that one coming.
This is just like me playing the game back in the day as a kid.
Haven't you heard the Wu-Tang song, Protect Your Neck?
Should have brought a scarf.
Yeah. I like how they give it a subtitle. Resident Evil 2. Claire's story.
Well, that's mostly because, unlike the PS1 original, the GameCube port actually... Well, then again, no. Maybe it was also on separate discs? Well, then again, if it was, then it wouldn't be an option at the start, so I guess not.
Wait, you're playing on a PS1 emulator, right?
No.
You're playing on... This is a GameCube port?
Yes.
Huh.
I figured that's the easiest way to play this, because PlayStation emulators can be a hassle.
Okay. I have noticed, though, that... I don't know. Did it seem like anyone else did at the first area that the music seemed to be cutting out?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's kind of a... that's kind of an issue with the emulator.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, it's like you have to download an audio codec, but like the audio codec is like Nintendo's actual proprietary audio codec, so it's another illegal thing you have to download. I don't know. There's something like that.
I thought they fixed that around when Xenoblade was released. Apparently not for all games.
Well, thing is, last time I checked, and I tried it myself, apparently all I really needed in order to fix it was that I just simply had to buy the, or, well, then again, no. Getting my words mixed up here. I essentially just downloaded the 5.0 stable release of the Dolphin emulator, and apparently that version still is able to play all of the music in this game perfectly. It's just that every single other version after that just doesn't seem to be able to handle it anymore. Because
does the graffiti say... Sorry, does that graffiti say blood on the dance floor?
Kinda ironic in a zombie invasion.
Oh, there's a band called that. I wonder if that's where they got their name from.
I thought it was supposed to be a reference to that one song, but I guess that one was Murder on the Dance Floor.
Maybe.
Yay, snack party.
I didn't even know there was a GameCube release of this.
Yeah, and they sort of decided to port over Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica after Resident Evil 1 remake and Resident Evil 0 came out.
Yeah, I remember Code Veronica being on it.
Wait, there was Code Veronica?
Of course, people weren't too happy with that since they pretty much did the full-blown remake treatment for the first one. But
yeah, and then it's kind of underwhelming.
But hey,
I guess it also didn't help that when they did release these games on GameCube, they were selling them for like $40 a piece.
Yeah, Capcom is a pretty good company, but they still know how to go for the throat once in a while when it comes to money.
They kinda needed to, weren't they kinda broke at that point?
Maybe.
I seem to remember that they once had some money problems.
See? Good. Oh. No.
Well, at least this time you're only in caution.
Yeah.
So that's definitely already an improvement.
Caution's like a police caution. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, music is clearly not working. It's
oh,
amazing.
man.
So, do you want to keep going, or
Probably.
do you think it's a big enough problem to try to rectify it?
I probably need some time to fix this, so let's just go on for now.
Alright.
Welcome to the Totally Not a Mansion. Imagine you're trying to report a crime and run into this.
Yeah.
Or like, alright, where do I report the crime now?
At least we know where the tax money went.
Well, the thing is, in the game they try to explain why the police station looks so extravagant, and that's because apparently it used to be a museum. And then they just sort of retrofitted it into a police station.
But even a museum has a front desk. That's all I want here.
I always thought that it was because they were getting big kickbacks from Umbrella.
Hang in there.
Well, that's part of it,
Are you the
but
only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact.
This is always one of my favorite
over 10
rooms.
days ago. Chris, Jill, Barry.
There's a lot of
Every last Stars team member has disappeared.
there's a lot of story. It feels very lived in
What
compared to many other rooms in Resident Evil.
2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other Stars members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
It's actually kind of interesting what they're doing with the remake.
Well, there's a lot of interesting things going on with the remake.
Yep. I think it looks kind of interesting.
I think it looks hella rad.
It does. Alright guys, where is your weed stash? I need some.
Say, probably the evidence room. Unless Racoon City is in Canada.
Heyo.
Alright, if this was Resident Evil 0, I would stash all my stuff here. Luckily, this is not Resident Evil 0.
Thank God for that.
Also, the music started working, I realize. Oh yes, diaries.
I don't know why, like, is it currently nostalgia, but like, this game still feels kind of nice. There's something about the salt design.
Someone remember that number for me or type it in the chat.
2236. Now I remember it.
Oh hey, there was a bat outside. Not again.
A bat?
Probably, like
Yes,
the
a
bat
bat.
from Zero.
Yes, a bat. Definitely a bat.
Yep, that's a bat, for sure. Did you know that bats don't make any noise?
Don't they like occasionally squeak?
No, they don't make any sounds that are
Yeah,
that
about
humans
the
can
bat
hear.
happy.
Alright, clearly not a bat.
They just squeak because things need to make sound in movies.
Say hello to liquor.
Lickers are rad.
I remember these from
Oh.
Resident Evil 4 or 5.
We
Do you want
used
it?
to, we used to call these monkeys on back in the day.
Yeah, Lurk is more accurate in what he said, but regarding bats.
If I remember correctly,
Also-
they are actually making a lot
I
of
guess-
sounds.
I mean, come to think of it, I guess they do have to make some kind of sound since
They
use
echolocate.
echolocation and everything in order to get around.
So, do you want to know a very useful bit of liquor lore?
Don't touch their tongue.
Well, yes. Also, they're blind.
Hmm.
Speaking of echolocation, they are like bats in that they only... I mean, bats can see, but lickers are blind and they can only locate you through sound.
Didn't they also taste air or something like snakes?
I don't know. So if you can moo without making any sound, you can avoid the lickers.
So I should get one of these electrical wheelchairs for fat people.
No. There is a way to moo without making sound, though.
Flying?
No.
Flapping my hands really quickly?
No.
Fun fact, they actually added that into the remake.
Huh.
Yeah, there's now a dead guy on the floor, and if you go to him, he's dead. His head falls off. Kind of excited for that.
Yeah, what's also interesting is part that Alcree mentioned in the chat that, yeah, I only actually found out about that recently myself, that apparently if you look very closely, when the camera changes at a certain point when you first come across the liquor, you can actually see something which is probably supposed to be that one police officer's head that was lying there in the same room. And then, interestingly enough, afterwards, when you come back to that room, the head is gone.
Oh my god.
Magic.
We'll probably have to come back later with a lighter.
But the thing is, this entire sequence is a little bit easier if you played as Leon because his personal item is a lighter, so you don't have to start looking around for it. But the one for Claire is also pretty interesting. Her personal item is apparently a lockpick, so she'd be able to open certain drawers and everything without having to look for small keys.
Oh, fuck Areno.
Speaking of which, are you gonna be playing through the both campaigns?
Is there...
Not sure yet, but I certainly need some weed.
Don't we all? I mean, the cat certainly agrees.
Yeah. But I think the cat is thinking of cat weed.
cat drugs?
Yes. Can I do this already?
Uh-huh.
Do you think you might have made a mistake, Happy?
It's totally fine,
Oh, nice.
I guess.
I think you gotta push them to those differently colored squares, like on the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah.
I was fearing that. I only saw it when I had one in place already. I'm glad that the cat likes box puzzles.
No, she hates them. She told me.
Mm.
She just likes to be petted.
I would prefer that over box puzzles as well. Alright, mystery solved. Please give me weed and not more enemies. Is this the evidence room? It isn't.
Well, this is actually the office of the STARS members and everything.
Mm.
And there's also a certain Easter egg here.
Yep.
Easter egg that takes quite a bit of time. You know, you could kind of.
Did you just say the owner is probably a member of the NRA?
Yes.
The hell?
I kind of feel like that you kind of expect to find some weed somewhere in this office.
Probably not on Chris' desk.
I mean, why not?
The director of Resident Evil 3 has confirmed that that picture on Jill's desk is not of her boyfriend. It's just a friend.
Poor guy got friend-zoned.
Well, considering the zombie apocalypse going on in that city, he probably doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
You know, Jill is used to, dodging out of the way of getting too close to people. So.
Alright, mission goal achieved. Onwards to Europe. I see a first aid kit. No, not the card boxes, the first aid. I wonder whose desk is whose here. I mean, Chris and Jill is pretty obvious.
This is Rebecca's.
Yeah, probably, considering the little first aid pouch and everything. And their NIA guy is probably Barry. He seemed to be about the only character in the Resident Evil series that actually seemed to have, a visible interest in guns and everything.
I mean, he's not carrying a standard issue gun into battle.
And yeah, that desk at the very end is probably Whiskers.
Where is Enrico's desk? Also, goddammit, who still uses fax? I hate you.
Well, to be fair, this game originally came out in, 1998.
I want to say it was 99. Let's see.
This is probably confidential information that is faxed in here.
You were right, it was 98.
Yes, Clark might have hinted that in the chat there. If you check Wesker's desk 50 times in a row, you end up finding a roll of film.
Yep.
Should I grab that?
It's not really necessary. It's just a little Easter egg.
Yeah, and as I will probably die when I leave this room. That's not...
Well, normally there should be, once you leave that office, at the other end of the next room, there should be some herbs lying around, so...
Also, did that fax come from Jack Hamilton of the United States Federal Police Department? Because that doesn't exist.
Well. So much for that promised weed stash.
Yeah, now I'm honestly at a bit of a loss here. I can't remember if I'm just wrong or the Resident Evil 2 has this whole weird thing where it's
there are actually
sort
no
of a
hidden
random
items in the whole
chance that there are items there.
Yeah, they said they wanted to make it more like an American action movie, and the director said that you don't see any herbs in an American action movie, so they got rid of them all.
Wouldn't an action movie be better if there were more verbs involved?
Well, I guess Pineapple Express was pretty popular. Nice.
Yes! Finally!
Herbaceous.
Everything I ever wanted.
This safe room is a lot like a safe room in the first one.
That didn't help much.
Double herb. Oh well.
Oh yeah, this is the safe room.
Now at least now you can effectively dodge.
Oh yeah, I can't turn around. Escaping to the Savage Disposal Plant. Bad plan, we blow that up in Resident Evil 0.
Resident Evil is kind of like Metal Gear Solid in a way, because really small things like that get mentioned just get totally filled out in later games.
Well, I never played Metal Gear Solid. Further than up to the first boss, and only the first one.
I mean, there's basically 2 entire games tasked with creating a plausible explanation why in Metal Gear 2 the final boss randomly has a robot replacement.
Good times.
Yeah.
Alright, screw these windows.
Spoilers, by the way, but
I do love those hands.
Oh, weed.
hey,
Oh, didn't I
Game
see
weed.
that one?
Smoke
Gamer
them if
dries
you
out.
got them.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it. Alright, he can clearly hear me while walking slowly.
Yep. They need some other method of traversal.
Which leads back to the wheelchair plan.
No. Some kind of method that means you never really take a step.
I should get hurt
Moonwalking?
badly, so I'm stumbling around silently.
No.
Alternatively, another method that you could try is maybe try to wear socks over your shoes.
Yeah. Or wear a sneaking suit.
Also, if I remember correctly, you don't have to worry about your OCD and everything in regards to those keys, because I think all of those are pretty much mandatory in order to get to the game, so... By the end, you should have used up all of them.
Probably. Great. Damn it, how many of you are there?
There's
A
quite a lot.
There's a lot more zombies. in
Jesus,
this game.
I would, yeah. Grenade them. Boom. Fuck.
They actually changed the killing animation, actually.
No, 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 stay away.
I kind of missed. Oh dear. By the way, did somebody actually ever do Dino Crisis?
No.
Well, Lurk
No one
played
cool.
through Dino Crisis 2. Does that count?
Good point. Because I think I actually have the first one at my home.
Oh.
I like that game, actually.
Does the Dino Crisis get solved?
Yes.
Does somebody call the Dino Crisis hotline? Oh. I like how she just kicks the head and it makes the head disappear. Strong thighs. Unclear Redfield.
Though interestingly enough, Leon has a different animation. Instead of kicking the head off, he just simply stomps on it and pretty much crushes it into a fine paste,
Great.
considering the sound effect that they used.
The head also disappears, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, they're giving me so much weed here.
Yeah.
It might be a boss battle. Or just a locked door. Let's leave the weed for later. I don't want to go into this room again. Ah. Yo, is that already zombie, please? Not that one. Yay! Grenade launcher ammunition. And a map. Yay. Now I'm the king of the hill. Oh, they are marking the doors in such a way that I can see which ones I can open. That's super nice. I hear you. Yeah. Damn it. Now I find the good weed.
I think it's important that you get whatever is on the other side of that mirror.
Yeah. I guess I cannot just shoot the mirror.
No, I think not.
Well, let's deal with the last
Did you-
zombie.
Did you use the spade key yet?
Nope. Come on.
Did you get owned?
Also, that's kind of tall zombie. Also, if I remember correctly, didn't Leon just basically smash their heads down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned that earlier.
Oh, I did. I probably did hear when I was on the phone.
I remember that something my peers were trying to do was figure out how to get the vending machine to work. Like that was kind of a myth thing. It's like somehow you could get the vending machine to give you Coca-Cola or something.
Oh great, the liquor room again. But this time I have a key.
And you know how to not have the liquor detect you, right?
Wheelchair.
No.
Getting rid of my shoes
No.
would be unfashionable.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm starting to get an inventory problem.
Well, you just used that key, right? So you don't need that anymore.
That's the plan, but I have to leave the ink. Oh. I would love to save now, but... Alright, what do I leave? Probably this for now. I have no idea where to use everything else.
Help me!
Wherever that kid disappeared to.
Well, she probably crawled through that little vent.
Oh.
Claire, you made it.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Good thing the music bug is back. Right, the obvious way is usually the wrong one.
Well, you'll probably want to check there first since, you know, there might be some ammo.
Also, nice securing your way, Leon, nailing every door shut you come through. Yay, grenade launch ammo. Let's see, 4 movable objects. I hate this room already.
Oh yeah, this room is cool.
Are you the good weed or the bad weed? It's the bad weed.
Oh. I mean, some would say it's the best weed.
It's probably tobacco.
Well, no, it's just that it's very useful. None of these books appear to be useful. How about a little imagination, Claire?
They're in the books.
I'm not sure yet how to use this.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Well, there was that one picture. Should normally be able to give you a hint on where you're supposed to place those things.
Hmm.
How's Shadow? I still love that they just do like ways up the action 3 moves their files that size.
Alright, where are some zombies? I need to clear up inventory space. Never mind me. Fuck.
Oh boy.
Resident Evil 2.
Well, that throws us back like half an hour.
At least we know what to do.
You really assume I remembered everything? This is really quite a way back.
What's interesting about the liquor is that back when they re-released the first Resident Evil with the director's cut and everything, one thing that they did was add in a demo disc of Resident Evil 2. And apparently the animation where the liquor kills you apparently got changed between the demo and the final release.
Yeah, it was a lot more graphical.
Yeah, I think in the final game they just changed it so that the liquor just simply slashes you and a whole bunch of blood spurts out and you just fall over.
Like it just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, but apparently in the demo, instead of that, it jumps at you, grabs you by the face, and then just keeps smashing you against the floor until you die.
Yep.
So my preferred method of murder.
Man, speaking of Resident Evil demos, I kind of wonder what would have happened if you actually got like the Waste No Doubt Resident Evil 1.0. Sorry, 1.5. It actually seemed kind of interesting what they were trying to do with it.
Yeah, it was.
Also, I kind of did enjoy Claire's title a lot more than this one. Did you actually learn like what was the big problem with that version? Other than just Capcom going like, change it.
I think it might have been multiple reasons. I think the problem was is that 1.5 it wasn't really possible to have. And again, maybe I got it mixed up. And maybe it was with the actual Resident Evil 2 that we got that there were far less enemies that could be displayed in a single area because the models were of much higher quality than the ones in 1.5. I don't know. I think part of the reason why they started over was just simply because they felt it wasn't interesting enough. That they just found it was too similar to the first Resident Evil. And I would assume that probably one of the other reasons was due to the fact that, from what I've heard, 1.5 actually had a pretty definitive ending and everything, without any real opening for a sequel, so...
Right.
Of course, with Resident Evil 2, they pretty much had to change the ending so that it was more open-ended, so that they'd be able to, you know, develop and sell us more games.
Oh man, I remember from my childhood, like there was a rumor that if you get all of the keys till the end, you got something bonus.
That would be my nemesis.
So apparently there's going to be a $900 premium edition of the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Wait, 900?
Well, it says here 90, actually about $1,000 in yen.
$1,000.
Is that supposed to be the one with the typewriter, or is it something else?
Yeah. Well, it's not even a typewriter. It's just a keyboard that looks like a typewriter.
Those things cost like $200 at best.
Yeah.
What's the $800 extra dollars?
It's a Bluetooth keyboard. There are ink ribbons that are filled with masking tape for some reason.
Sorry for that one. Stupid chat programs that don't close properly. Also, I got my revenge on the liquor.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things with the square holes.
You have a crank, don't you?
I've stashed it away.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it with the ridiculous amount of zombies on the second floor? Also, no, one is catching up. Oh no, an actual diary.
Really shouldn't read other people's diaries. Come on.
Well, what are they going to care? They're probably already dead.
Well, if this is the A diary, there will surely be a B diary. Oh, nice.
And visitors aren't bats.
Bird up.
I mean, if
The
you're
jump scare
flying a bat,
really-
you can-
The jump scare really is nowhere near as effective with the music cutting in and out.
It's the dreaded cat scare from other side of the world.
I have a vague memory that somebody thought you could fix the helicopter.
Man, people always have the best story rumors.
It seemed kinda unfixable to me.
Yeah, I would say so. But, you know.
Do I want the gun or the valve? I will probably regret taking both.
That's the first time that's happened in Resident Evil, right?
Yep. I think a pretty cool moment.
I feel it's a breach of trust.
Oh, I can't go that way. Very disappointing.
It's too dangerous. 2 zombies came through that door. That means there's probably like 100 more, so never mind. Did you just... You walk into the fire?
Twice, yes.
You slept now in the fire? Wow.
Alright, helicopter fixed.
Is that really it?
Yeah, just handgun bullets apparently.
That's probably why people thought you could fix a helicopter, because all you get for that is handgun bullets.
Let's not care about screaming woman behind the helicopter. That is probably where I have to use that weird gem.
I gotta say, I still kind of like how the trailer in the backgrounds look.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah. But there's something kind of timeless about it.
I grabbed the crank, but I forgot where to use it.
So, do you want us to tell you?
Let me get rid of the jewel first. Just to see if I'm right.
Did you save?
I did not. Should I?
I mean, you think you've saved often enough?
Wait, this is the wrong room. Go away, crows. I mean, I'm just using that jewel in the room. There's nothing that could go wrong here.
Good.
Oh, no reward yet. Well, now I can probably save. Well, I should probably explore the eastern part of the police station now.
Yeah, it's probably the best part. A lot of policing and stuff goes on there.
I mean, we were there before I died. Like a silly man.
Ladder time.
So I'm running awfully low on ammunition.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Damn it, fall into the fire. Wasn't there more in this room? Ooh, weed.
For the chief.
Alright, secret weed stash room. One day I will need that. Oh. It's not really helpful.
Well, should be able to figure out where you're supposed to use those keys by looking at the colors of the locked doors on the map.
Yeah, I know. I was just very confused that there was a door with that different key. More weed. hi-hat. I hear you, but where are you? Oh hey, it's the room with the mirror. Screw you.
I do love how I learned to all of these jump scares. Oh, there's jump scare. Oh, screw you.
Yeah, he wasn't there when I was there the last time, from the other side.
Yeah, how does that work?
And you still expect a jump scare.
Oh, hey, he's still around. That's
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but now he's on this side. I call bullshit on this.
Just walk away.
Is there anything in that room? I don't think so. Sadly, my inventory is full. I would love to take this red herb and combine it.
Yeah. Eternal Proximus.
Well, you know where you can use that crank, right?
No, I forgot.
Oh.
Because of course I did.
It was the room after the library that Eugene had the crank for.
Mm-hmm.
No, where was the library? Somewhere in the west, I think.
You know.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a good thing to use that crank. It will save you a lot of time.
Go away. Not sure how that helps, but... Hey, I have inventory space now. Where are you, the library? No, you are not. I'm silly and didn't bring the lighter. Oh, Lurk is telling that the shutters actually make it harder. Yay.
What shutters?
I closed in the room with the liquor.
Oh.
I don't know. In my experience, it didn't make too much of a difference. But that's probably because I tend to take particular routes so that, you know, a certain event wouldn't trigger until I pretty much have to leave the police station anyway.
Mm.
But yeah, the problem is if you go through a certain room at a certain point, you suddenly hear a loud noise and then the shutters pretty much shut out and a bunch of zombies start climbing through the windows.
Mm.
So I might be getting that mixed up. The shutters all stay closed in Claire's scenario, but once you start playing as Leon, then the shutters all pretty much open back up.
It's kind of interesting how they do the crossplay. Was it supposed to be like the same events but different times, or how did it actually?
Something like that.
I think it also depends on like who you played as first. But yeah, there's definitely like 4 combinations.
I hate inventories. I guess I will come back here again. Yay! I got rid of a key. Yeah, that was... Where did you come from? Fuck. Really now? You're on the ground and burning.
He ain't got time to burn.
This.
Maybe you should go get that red plant.
Too
Oh,
late.
never mind. Yeah.
Are they dead? Yes. I can't
Not
go
yet.
through there. Well, I freed up some inventory space. Usually I do that right before I die.
Ah, cheese. Oh.
Alright, where was that secret weed stash? Far, far away.
It seems like you're dedicating a lot of your time in this to finding weed.
Well, look what's there.
It's weed?
Yes. Now the question is, where was the red weed?
How do I know where the spooky part of the two-way mirror was?
Hmm. Hmm. Well, let's just use it so I can walk again, because else I will hate my life.
What a charming memo to Leon.
Yo, hello, zombie dude. Oh, come on!
Welcome to Resi 2.
It didn't even leave me time to react in any way.
So, Shining, how do you feel about saying Nora was okay?
Yes?
Where could I make the film again? I think it was in the Star's office? We're staying here. Alright, onwards to the weed stash. Very slowly.
Are you gonna get that red herb now?
Where is it?
It's where you picked up thing in the two-way mirror room.
No, there is a terrible creature in that room.
No, it's not in the room. It's just outside the room.
Oh. Where was that room?
I don't know. Please, just try and think.
Right, we wanted to use that valve at some point, I think.
It's amazing. I'm so happy that I'm here.
I wonder if those chickens are cold. I saw them again today. It was like 39 degrees today.
Right, no filmmaking in the Star's office. Oh, I think it was in the safe room under the stairs, I guess.
There are a lot of mistakes.
Yay, I got rid of the valve.
Crank.
Same.
This is gonna be a tough one.
Too bad I don't have the necessary key item. I think.
I think you might need a gear.
Yep. I'm carrying a bomb around with me, so that might help as well. I guess. Well, this was a bust.
Well, you cleared up an inventory space.
Larusa said it was worth it. It wasn't.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
police station needs a clockwork room.
Can you look in a different direction or something? I hate you.
I hate you, Mr. Zombie.
Yeah, this is where I can work with the food. Oh great, a hand. Not worth it. I cannot save right now, right? They are kind of stingy with save items. I just like that. So, back to the crashed helicopter, I guess. Wherever that was.
On a roof of sorts.
Yeah, probably east side, second floor. I have the feeling these stones are like the masks in the first one.
Seems like it. A raccoon.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Oh my god.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
really hope that stuffed tiger is not turning into a zombie tiger at some point.
I don't think so. I always like how she says a stuffed animal. Like, that's not. That's technically true, but it's not what you would call it.
Oh, there's a bee diary. Thus she died.
Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
Ah, that must be his secretary.
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Hopefully it's not a boss fight. I don't have the ammunition for that.
Chief?
Of course, he had a diary as well.
I don't like this fella.
Yeah.
That will probably work out.
So, have any of you guys ever been inside a police station?
Yes.
Actually, no.
Actually, got many times.
Yeah, why is that, Laruzia?
For the first few times, it was going to get my driver's license.
Oh, well, that's...
Then it was visiting police station for some permissions, especially because we have to get lots of permissions for
Filming?
location. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yes, I was.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. I
Why?
was at the wrong time, at the wrong place.
Well, okay.
It was a drug raid.
Oh. Did you get in any trouble?
No, I could leave pretty quickly. They got one. One poor sod that actually tried to sell drugs. And the hilarious thing was when they asked him, hey, you have these drugs here, where is this money coming from? His answer was, I work illegally.
I mean, I guess that's better than I sell drugs, right?
They probably get him for both now.
I think I went to a police station once as part of a school trip.
Okay. Better than prison for a school trip.
I think they showed us a couple of things. They even let us try to wear one of those bulletproof vests that they've had lying around.
Rad. What were you saying, Laruzia?
But I actually been to a prison a couple of times.
What for?
Mostly just visiting and...
Visiting family?
Not actually. It was...
Was this thing already out of ammunition? They had like 12 bullets in there.
But yeah, there was actually like it's like an open prison near my home city.
Oh, I hear that's the worst kind of prison. An open prison.
Well, it's a low security prison. One of those crazy northern European ones, like in Sweden and Norway.
Yeah, yeah. You get a PS4. But they only get you used games. I've been in a police station.
But in your case, it's because you're a policeman.
No.
Finally, I can save.
It's a long story. Only Lurkcopter would know why.
You applied for a job there?
No.
Hmm.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay?
It's
If
a
we
little
stay
girl.
here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, that's not why either. Laruzia, please.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Oh, great. I hope she brought guns. No. Hey, doggy.
That was a lot of blood just came out of that little girl. Jesus.
It's just a small scratch. All of that just for some grenades.
I think, if I remember correctly, the funniest thing about this is that Sherry, she apparently has like the largest amount of health of all the characters in this game.
Yeah.
By a fair margin, I assume. Oh, hey, buttons to press. You are not making me do this puzzle as Cherry, right? Like she can just jump. Why did I even assume? I want to point out, Rebecca couldn't shove these things around, but Sherry can. She needed Billy for that.
What do you think UHB stands for? Umbrella Huge Boxes. Underwhelming hamburgers.
Man, I wish I had a hamburger right now. I'm kinda hungry.
It's like it's time to drive to Hamburg.
That would be like 7 hours.
Not by plane.
Still 4 hours?
It's the only way to get a real hamburger.
Alright, I guess I got everything I need here. Let's go back.
Claire, are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
It kind of sucks when it feels like you can't really do anything about getting hit by the dogs.
Something else for you. Here. Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Game, you are not cooperating here. Probably don't want to save right now. Oh, that's the dog room again. Why are you here now?
Who could it be?
No!
Oh.
Looking at the map
Yeah.
and the liquor appeared.
Looks like you got licked, sucker. Should I just tell him the trick about the liquors?
Everyone is gone now.
What?
Resident Evil 2.
Anyway,
Wheelchair?
no, you shuffle walk. You just keep tapping the direction, and you never actually take a step, so you don't make any noise, but you still move. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's kinda stupid.
Well, you know.
So what did I kill the dogs in that room for then? Oh, great, now it's box puzzle time again. I'm so glad she has more health than is healthy.
Nice.
That was not me.
Oh.
As hungry as I am for hamburgers now.
Perhaps you should go to McDonald's.
That would be 12 kilometers away.
Then find a cow and make it yourself. I don't know.
There would probably be one closer. Alright, next attempt to deal with this. Wait, first was the dog room. I hate the dog room. So should I try the shuffle walk?
Yeah.
The thing
What do you have to
is
lose?
right in the way. I think it's all me.
Oh, well, shit. I mean, yeah, if you get super close to it, then it just kind of knows anyway, but
I
it
might
looks
have
like you juked it anyway.
I might have stepped on his tongue or something. Oh god. It's this thing again.
You did it. Perfect.
I was just flipping switches at random. You bitch, get out of the way.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Fuck you! And your card reader bullshit.
She found you.
Yeah.
Did you just use red herb and green herb together
Yeah.
on caution?
It was a dark caution.
I think I was slapped already in caution, so yeah, maybe a bit premature. Whoever parked this like this, how did he get out of the car?
Through the back. Kitty cats.
I should have just killed these lickers on the first one through this room. Turn around. I hate you.
I gotta say, I kind of do like the lickers as enemies. They're kind of cool.
No. Okay, maybe.
89.
I hate this room already. All of these are alive, I assume.
They clearly are dead. How could a corpse just come back to life like this?
I think I know a solution to this. Alright, they are dead. No! Oh fuck, no, 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 no!
This amuses me too much. I gotta say, I am enjoying this a lot more than I did Resident Zero.
So, back to the arms room, I assume? I hate my life. Why?
Oh, come on, you get something nice there.
I've decided to get rid of my last ammunition. And then of course I go into the wrong room.
Don't worry, they're shining. There'll be plenty of ammo.
There will be none in the arms room. You're annoying me. Hey. Yes, pistol ammo. Big red button. What should I take? The machine gun or the side pack?
Well, do you want better gun or more space? Before you choose,
What
the other
is...
character will have the other thing.
Oh, alright. What does the side pack even do?
It adds
more
2 extra slots to your inventory.
Yeah. So either Leon gets gun or inventory, or Claire gets gun or inventory.
You said Claire has the worst weapons.
Well, in my experience, most people would go with the side pack for Claire, considering that she has like 3 different types of grenades to lug around for a grenade launcher.
Yep.
Oh, he doesn't get a grenade launcher? Then yeah, the side
Nope.
pack it is.
I think Leon gets the flamethrower. Or was it Tesla gun? Which one?
It's kind of nice that they offer me to take it anyway. Well, that was kind of welcome. Seems like the break room. Hello there, Mr. Zombie.
Oh, he literally looked like The Walking Dead.
Still not waking up? No. Inventory filling up quickly. I just like that. There was a zombie left in this room. Ooh, red herb. Wait, that means the mirror room is here.
Yep.
Ah. Fuck it.
Or don't.
This is kind of super annoying.
Well, it also doesn't help that in order to solve the puzzle in this room, you need to go back and get the lighter.
No!
Wah, 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 wah.
Well, in
Good
that
luck.
case, where is he? Only one shot? Well,
I mean, that's good.
no, I cannot just take the thing. Well, where was the next safe room? Nee. Well, I'm pretty sure they redid the models for the Wii version. Because the shoes that zombie is wearing were not a thing in 1998.
I see. Ooh. There was a gear.
Yeah,
I guess that's what we're trying to get.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No idea what this does. Ha, I know how cards work. Unless it's Bavarian cards, for some reason they have a different system. Don't ask me why. Alright, where was the clock tower?
Well, usually the clock tower is pretty high up, so...
Yeah, maybe. I will probably never come back here. The weed is mine. Getting the feeling that there isn't that much left of the police station. Really? Why are you here now? Fuck off. Go away.
This game needs more Benny Hill theme.
I should have. I will probably never go there again. Why ever the library triggered those? I stay with my words, Larusia, not worth it. Alright, back to the chief's room, I guess. Which means I have to walk past that liquor again. Yeah. Sensible use of ammunition. Have I already said that I hate liquors?
No.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Yo, more grenades for me, kiddo? No? Was not what I actually wanted, but I take it, I guess. Oh, it does it automatically. Oh boy, more diaries.
It's kind of a cool painting, by the way.
Yep.
Mail to the chief.
You know, in modern games they do the whole diary thing with laptops that are still running where you can read emails.
Yeah.
I guarantee to get that 7 at some point soon.
Yeah, I will probably stop at the next save point.
It's pretty late. Well, I think this is going really well.
Man, he's writing a lot of mail.
going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Alright, wherever I am now.
The basement.
Help me!
Quick death by time. I haven't saved in a while, should I really go on?
I don't know, man.
This seems like a boss fight.
Have you had a boss fight yet?
No.
Hmm.
And my last save is from when we met Sherry. Yeah, mission abort. Let's keep the boss fight for next stream.
Very well.
This desk is becoming my worst enemy. Always thinking that you can go past both sides.
Hmm?
Just a hiccup. Alright, that's where I call it a day. So next time we start off with a boss fight, I assume. Thanks
Something
for being around.
It's fun.
Proud.
I guess see you next week. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, internet. I hate you.